to be good at street photography, you're going to need some sort of practice. I've mentioned this quote before, but it really holds true. Your first 1,000 photographs are your worst. Those are the words by one of my favorite photographers, Henry Carter Benson. I got into street photography when I learned about someone called Vivian Maier. Vivian Maier was a nanny. During her life, she took a lot of pictures. Thousands upon thousands, and no one knew about her. And people only found out about her images in 2010. I think some individual found boxes and boxes of pictures. And I looked at the camera that Vivian Maier used, and she used a Rolleiflex camera. And on the street, especially for street photography, what's really cool about a Rolleiflex camera is you can focus it from the top down. So you're not taking a picture like this, you're kind of taking a picture looking down like this, focusing down. So it's not really, you're kind of stealthy. People don't really think you're taking a picture, so you were kind of stealthy, at least at the time. Today, when you have a Rolleiflex camera on the street, you're not really stealthy. People stare at you. Today, I went around Seattle using the Fujifilm X100V. The X100V has 26.1 megapixels. It has a fixed focal length where it's 35 millimeter equivalent. I think it was from 28 millimeter. The aperture settings are cool because you have a ring in the front of the camera that you can move from auto, a lower aperture to a higher aperture. The ISO settings are built into the shutter speed dial. So to change your ISO, you're going to pull up on the shutter speed dial, and then you have a little window where you would be able to see your ISO. I kind of like that, so you don't have too many dials on the camera. It's a little bit more compact. There's two things I really love about this camera. One is autofocus. In today's day and age, I know that's a weird thing to love, but for the type of camera it is, I'm typically a rangefinder user. With a rangefinder, you constantly have to have your hands up to look through the rangefinder, and you're not that stealthy. With the Fujifilm, you're super stealthy because you have autofocus. On top of that, that comes to the second thing I love about the X100V. That is the tilt screen. I love the tilt screen. It reminds me of using a Rolleiflex. It reminds me of what Vivian Maier did, because you can look down and you can focus with the camera down. So it's a little bit more stealthy. It doesn't look like you're taking a picture. And that's how I took a lot of these pictures you're going to see coming up. Unfortunately, this is the part where I lost memory on the GoPro. So preceding this, here are the rest of the images I took with the Fujifilm X100V. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. I really hope you consider getting the X100V. This is a wonderful camera if you're looking to get into street photography. It's super simple, super stealthy, and all around just a great camera.